So Security Breach finally got a new DLC trailer drop, and other than just being a really cool trailer, by the way, I really do like the start of the trailer. Ready? Yeah! So anyway, the trailer seems like it has a lot of hidden secrets that I wanted to pick apart. Her name's not Cassidy, by the way, it's Cassie. Like that makes any difference. I mean, why is there running water, you know? Why is there electricity in this game? I hope that we don't have to see one of these guys anywhere in the Pizzaplex. Not gonna lie, it kind of seems like the ending is either been completely rewritten or they threw away some parts of the ending. This is clearly Freddy. Maybe they are following the other ending where Vanny gets destroyed. Although, let's go back to the start before we get to that. I don't know where they're kind of planning to go, but there's a few things I'm thinking where it could go, and I'll just talk about it here. So obviously we see, her name's not Cassidy, by the way, it's Cassie. Like that makes any difference, but we'll say Cassie. So Cassie's here, it seems like, jumping in. We actually get to see outside. There's actually like built outside, unlike Security Breach where it was like barely anything. Are they supposed to be newspapers or are they supposed to be just wood? Like, what is this? I don't understand what's all around the glass. Like, it looks like wood, but it also looks like something else. Let me see if 4K helps. I don't know. No, 4K doesn't do anything. 4K did nothing for this game. There's so many questions. Like, when does this take place? You know, like when does this take place? Think about it for a second. Gregory is supposed to be, like, as he says in the trailer, later on he says, I'm down here or something like that. Down in the Pizzaplex, I think that's what he says. Clearly he's under the Pizzaplex, so how the heck is he eating? How long does this take place? Because if it's any longer than a month, Gregory probably dead though. So yeah, unless he's a robot, which maybe. So he could be being lured. That would explain why, if he's actually down there or not. It would explain that he actually got out, but maybe Vanny is acting as Gregory for some reason. Who knows? And then, like, there's the other question of, like, how does Cassie know Gregory? Who is Cassie? Who is Gregory? There's so many stinking questions. I'm thinking, if we're looking at this realistically, right? Like, this game probably takes place, I would say, no more than 6 months to a year, because it has to be enough time for the people that built this place to actually grab all the things they need. Enough time for people to be allowed to kind of graffiti in there, in a way. Like, there's no way if this game was a month in, there's no way that the graffiti would be allowed. People would be all over the place. You know, the managers of the store, whatever, would absolutely be appalled if there was graffiti. So it has to be enough time to the point where nobody's here. No, this place has to be abandoned. So it has to be at least, I would say, a year. But even then, realistically, it would make sense if it's a lot longer. Like, really, how long does this game take place from the original Security Breach? It has to be a lot of time. I would say way more than a year, but it kind of doesn't make sense either, because, like, there's a lot of reasons why it doesn't make sense. Like, how the heck, what has Gregory done the entire time? Let's say if it was longer than 4 or 5 years. What's Gregory been doing? Like, unless he's being, like, if someone's mimicking his voice, what's Gregory been doing this whole time? And it looks like we're gonna actually play as Gregory, which we'll get to. If he's actually down there, what has he been doing? How is he still down there? In the ending, it kind of like shows that he escaped, so, just saying. You know, there's a lot of questions, but realistically, I would say, like, at least 5 years for logically speaking, this run-down place to actually allow this kind of look, you know? A lot of dirtiness. Like, what would cause the place to be this broken up? I have no idea what the bird's about.
Here at the Pizzaplex, or
what's left of it. So he clearly, Gregory's able to see what's happened to Pizzaplex. I feel like in this game, it's gonna be like a lure thing. Like, it's not actually Gregory, but also, like, later on, we see Gregory being played. Where is it? Gregory, run. Oh, okay, so that's green nail polish. That's not Gregory we're playing as. Not yet, at least. But it is her saying, Gregory, run. So it's still plausible that Gregory could be being like mimicked with his voice. From what it sounds like, you're going to be able to either play as Gregory, or you're going to be able to at least interact with Gregory, is what I would assume. Maybe they want to make Cassie, sorry. Cassie, I'm sorry. Cassie. Maybe they want to make Cassie the main character and not Gregory at all. Obviously, this is Gator Golf. What is this area?
What's left?
Is it just the bathroom? Because of the tiles? It could be the tiles. It might just be like a trashed bathroom.
What's left of it? I don't
Toxins.
have time to go into how.
Ooh, potentially the stairs where you go and you encounter the like what do you call them? Hide and seek guys? Not hide and seek, but the now you see me, now you don't guys. Where you encounter those guys. I can't explain it well, but Gator Golf, which well, okay, here's another thing. The timeline for this game, for the DLC, needs to be explained, because, at least in the game, it has to be explained, because there is running water and there's electricity still. If this place has been shut down, it has to be shut down for a while for the graffiti to be allowed and the place to be trashed up, right? But it can't be enough time to where they just shut off the electricity and water for the building. I mean, why is there running water, Why is there electricity in this game? So maybe the game takes place maybe only a month after or something like that, but that makes no sense for how trash the place is. So just saying, it's kind of weird. I don't know. Sewers makes sense. Looks like they're blocking off some area for some reason. Daycare. I don't see anything important yet, other than just cool shots of the place being broken down. I don't recognize this area either. This place could be the place that leads to daycare. That would make sense to me. There's the two elevators. Seems like they're broken down or something. There's the two elevators, and then there's like a place going over here, and then yeah, that makes a lot of sense that this would be the place where you go to daycare. They just took out the booths for the cameras and such for the taking pictures. Now, where in the heck would a cupcake be? We never saw the cupcake in the security breach game. Obviously, they want to add more stuff, but like, where would they hide a giant cupcake and not take it out? This game, man. Not gonna lie, it kind of seems like the ending is either been completely rewritten or they threw away some parts of the ending. I don't know. But judging from... I'll rewatch these endings real quick just to get an idea. I'm assuming it's the Afton ending where we see Afton and then Afton gets taken up by the blob. I don't think Afton's dead at that point. Why would they bring him back just to kill him again? There would be no point. Obviously, he's something... There's more to the lore for his character. Clearly, they want to make Afton a bigger part of this side of the story, security breach and everything. So this is the Vanny ending, which we run away from Vanny, and then we push the little button, and then Freddy dies, and then plans to reopen next season. This ending could happen. It would explain the Vanny mask in the trailer, because Vanny died, which would suck for her character, by the way. I really want Vanny to be back because Vanny lost an entire game potential. Vanny needs to come back, man. If I don't see Vanny, I'm gonna be super disappointed because seriously, man, seriously, Vanny got screwed in Security Breach. She had barely any character. I hope that they have her return, but it would explain if this is the ending they're following. The Vanny mask, why it's just not there. I mean, Vanny makes sense. It would explain Broken Down Freddy, which I will get to, and then it would explain why Gregory's still down here. Maybe he's got something to do. So I guess the Disassemble Vanny ending makes the most sense for the game to follow, but there's not really much then we get other than we saw her hideout and then just taking down Vanny. So what's the point of the Afton ending then? If this is the ending they're following, what was the point of the Afton ending? There was literally no point, which would suck because Afton got brought back for nothing. So we'll go to the Afton ending. So obviously Freddy says this weird messages, angry, confused, blah, blah. We see the blob and then we see Afton and then, blah, blah, blah. We fight Afton, mind control stuff, and then notice the purple eyes in Freddy, so that could match the mask, aka Afton is taking control over the mask, which would make a lot of sense. For now, yeah, Broken Down Roxy. It has to be, okay, so the only thing is that the Disassemble Vanny ending? No, it wouldn't explain why all of the animatronics are broken down, because you can get that ending even if you've broken only one, I believe, of the animatronics. I don't think you can break all you don't have to break all 3 of them. You only have to discover her hideout. So all 3 of the animatronics have to be broken. So that would be a little bit interesting on how they explain that. The disassemble Fanny ending could absolutely be the one. They would just kind of have to maneuver around the, idea that you didn't break all of the animatronics. The true ending, yes, the animatronics are all broken. You fight the Afton, whatever he is, and then we see this ending part. But yeah, he gets taken up. He's not dead, clearly. Like, I don't know why everyone was saying he was died. He got strangled to death. No, he didn't die. He just got taken by the blob. There's more to him, most likely. And then they're escaping. Maybe they don't make it? Yeah, right? And I guess that's it. Oh, so, okay. I don't think it can be this ending then, because obviously they've escaped. So unless it's this, so then what would the point of the Afton ending be? If they're not following this ending, why would they show Afton? Maybe to foreshadow something? I don't know. That just doesn't make sense to me. Security Breach in general, to be fair, is very weird with its lore, so they kind of probably have to scrap 1 or 2 things, which would make a lot of sense, but it's kind of like disappointing, right? Like, I don't know. Best ending, which is saving her, which clearly we didn't save Vanny? Well, okay, it would still explain her mask, but also, we also see them on a hill as well, so I don't think this is the ending, because unless he went back in for some reason, but I would say the most likely ending they're probably following the true ending, but it makes the most sense for the disassembled Vanny ending. So maybe, because Vanny hasn't been released from Afton's hold, but she is like out of the mask, so it would explain why the mask is there. I hope they explain a lot of this stuff. That's all I want. Roxy looking badass as usual. What I'm assuming is that basically Roxy said, you know what, I'm just going to add on stuff because I like cool. And maybe it's supposed to be like a helmet or vulnerable parts are exposed. So she, placed stuff on her to make sure that it wasn't as exposed. That would make a lot of sense. Roxy Raceway, maybe this is just her her place where she does makeup and such, her little booth. You know the area that you walk out at the start of the game where you see all of their kind of place that they hang out at, and then you see them all in the windows. Yeah, this could be that area. Showing a new device, that's cool. This is daycare area. You can tell by this part. This is like a little cloud, fun little thing. This is absolutely daycare area. That'll be cool to return to. Yeah. Cool camera system. Definitely way better than the first iteration. At least I like the black and white idea. It looks so much cooler.
Run!
Yeah, Gregory, run! Voice acting's really good, by the way. I just wanna props to the people who did the voices, because they genuinely sound like kids. Good at voice acting. I hope that we don't have to see one of these guys anywhere in the Peterplex. I hope these guys go away forever, and they're not the replacement for the 4 core animatronics. I swear you will please allow the 4 core animatronics to be a thing and not have to walk around and get caught by these freaking guys every 2 seconds. That'd be great, Stu Will. That'd be great. Where is this area? Like, genuinely, where is that area? So obviously you're underneath something you're not supposed to be. Is this potentially where Music Man is from the last game? When you first meet Music Man, is this potentially where Music Man stands? That area? I mean, there's the wall where the switch is. Maybe you're underneath the stage or something? I don't know where this could be, but I'm just throwing that out there. Chica being carried for some reason. She's already been banged up. Like, let Chica go, please. This is clearly Freddy. Nobody, from what I've seen, nobody has pointed this out. Everyone's like, oh, it's just a broken animatronic. No, this is Freddy. You could tell. I'm going to literally match it up. Watch. Look. Look. Okay. Oh, God, this is horrible. It's fine. It just proves my point regardless. So, you see, orange, red, gray feetsies. Okay? Red, very, very dark red, but red nonetheless. Gray feet. And then orange body. Who is that colors belong to? It is Freddy Fazbear himself. He is broken up for some reason. Now, I will say, These walls are from Phaser Blast. So maybe it is the... And it's also the staff bots as well. So maybe they are following the other ending where Vanny gets destroyed. Because this is Phaser Blast's doors. We don't see Freddy, but Freddy is broken. Wait. Okay, that's a hint. Knuckle braces? Let me see the other... Does he have those? Yep, see? Yep. See, this is Freddy. This is clearly Freddy. This is absolutely Freddy. And this is also, it seems like it is Phaser Blast. So obviously Freddy's broken up. Phaser Blast is here. Perfect. Yeah, so I'm pretty convinced that the DLC is following the killing Vanny ending. And then Freddy gets destroyed and we don't see a conclusion. It would really match all of the pieces together with what the ending is, or what the DLC's following. It really makes sense to me that it's the Vanny gets destroyed ending where you try to get her out of her hideout. I will say that Freddy's performance in that ending was pathetic. There's not much to go on, but maybe this could either be Roxy's helping, or this could be Roxy is taking her or Cassie to Afton, maybe. That's obviously Sun and Moon and daycare, broken up for some reason. Why didn't they get rid of... Ayo, wait! Why didn't they take the animatronics back? You know, they took a bunch of other stuff. Why didn't they get the 4-core animatronics? And Steel Wool. I wonder how you're gonna explain that. Why didn't they take the animatronics, huh? Why didn't they take the animatronics? Kind of curious about that. They clearly didn't get run down this badly. Also, well, no, did he? Did Sun and Moon get destroyed at some point? I don't think so. In the original game, no. He did chase you around as Moon, but he never did anything to get destroyed. And you never destroyed him. So why does he look this banged up? That's a good question. So how long does this game have to take place? Because it clearly has to take place enough time for natural damage to happen, unless they explain it as like they all got damaged throughout, you know, people just kind of vandalized on them. But like, why wouldn't the current business people that run this, like, they're just abandoning animatronics left and right? Like, I don't know. To me, that doesn't make sense. That doesn't make sense at all. And then you're walking through daycare. You put on the Vanny mask. That's absolutely the Vanny mask. But maybe you get it earlier in the game. Because I was going to say, like, why would it be in the daycare? But it could just be like a game mechanic of like, you need to do this to see like kind of like night vision. But as you see later on, if you use it too long or something, you'll get corrupted by Afton Boy himself. So yeah, that'll be interesting. I actually kind of like that idea, you know. So yeah, I think that's cool. Yeah, and then it's coming out July. I'm not a super big theorist, so there might be stuff I just missed that I didn't see. But this is my thing. Like, I really do think that the DLC is not the true ending where Afton comes in, but I think it's the Vanny battle that you fight and you lose and Freddy dies and then you are still trapped there. Vanny dies and maybe for some reason, maybe the Blob or Afton immediately got out or something, and that's what happened. Maybe because Vanny has lost, or Afton's lost control on Vanny, he's now coming after you. So July 2023, right? That's kind of important, not because of the date, but because of what it resembles. Last time when we got the first trailer for Security Breach, like forever ago, that was like a year before, and then it got delayed, which was a big alarming sign. This time they're saying July, which is in 2 months, so from what I can gather, what we see in the trailer is hopefully the actual game, unlike last time when Security Breach was literally not at all what we were shown in the trailers. Like, it was really bad. I do think that this is representative of the full game. So the Ruin DLC is looking very promising. I do think it'll be a fun time to play through. I'm planning on playing it in, it's a month and a half, so I'm planning on playing it. And also, if you agreed with my theories, let me know in the comments below. And then this is the original stream that I, used to make this video. So if you want to watch that one, get maybe some more in-depth analysis, or just see how I streamed it. People like streams. Click this stream here.